Hello, Timbrina. I'm back again with another interesting talk kama kawaida. Welcome all my subscribers and all my viewers. My parting shot has always been each day is a learning day, and today, guys, I'm handling how to deal with debt. How to deal with debt. How are we going to deal with debt? So debt has always been something that is very sensitive, and it requires us to work on it big time. And with debts, no one can ever say that she or he has never had a debt. Even our country has a debt, and you have always had our leaders criticizing the amount of debt that we have, that it is a huge debt. So all of us have debts and we need to handle them well. So what is having a debt? Having a debt is just a state of owing money to somebody, to an organization, to money laundering agencies, to a bank. So this is just a state of owing money to a person or an organization. That is the simplest way to answer it. Then there is a bad debt will just be a bad debt. There is no good debt, even if it is for a small amount. It's just a debt. And I have been affected big time, and it has cost me a lot. I've gone through a lot. For me, just to get this time to speak on what somebody can do so that he or she can overcome this challenge is something that is very good. And being vulnerable to speak out does not mean that I am a weak entity. So today I'm doing this so that we can walk out of it. So, and you can imagine the tough economy. The economic times are very hard. People to get money has become hard, and everyone from friends, from family, from colleagues, and the media, everybody is just speaking of hard economy, things are tough, we don't have money, blah blah blah. So that's why I decided to do on how someone can walk out of debts. It is the worst time for a person to borrow. Like now, if you go, the interest rate has gone high. It has gone up to 15.1%, which it means that when you borrow an amount that you thought maybe you are going to pay within a shorter period, you want the repayment period to be extended, and this therefore has cost a lot to people. Then it seems the only logical way for some people to make ends meet is just to go for a debt, is just to borrow. So debt is a real issue. People are going to carry loans that aren't producing money. That is, most of the people are going to ask for loans just to buy food. Test loan that a person can afford, and a loan that can be good is the one that somebody can get money out of it. So this is what we call consumer debt. Okay, consumer debt is bad at all times. You borrow, the best way is to borrow for investment so that you can create more cash flow and to never go for consumer goods. Because the moment you take a loan and you go and buy consumer goods within a short time, you no longer have them. And at the end of the day, you'll never get the cash flow that will come back to you. So that's the reason why I decided to do the debt thing. Then people should be driven by intellect and willpower, and to be able to practice in quick credit repayments. And this I've seen. I was part and parcel of a group that I owed them money. And at that time, I was going through a lot. Through a lot. And sometimes it is not just logic for you to go and speak to everyone or you tell everyone what you are going through. So they ended up going to the police station to report because they thought maybe I was not going to pay their money. But sometimes for you to walk out of debt, one reason we'll be able to find in the part 2 of this is to negotiate with the ones that you owe them money. It is always good for you to negotiate with them so that they can help you out, so that you can just square with them on how you are going to repay the loan. So quick credit is an opportunity for fast tracking financial failure through very compelling means. You just need to see on how best you are going to resolve the matter, because it is yours, and any challenge in life, it has to have a solution. So it's not good always to run away from the problem that you are facing. If it is sickness, you will look for a way out to go for medical checkup. If it is a debt, you will look for a way out to walk out of the debt. Avoid Shylocks. That is something that I will always tell people. Shylocks, they lend you money at a very high interest rate. But before you know it, you have paid them a lot of money, and they just put an extorting interest rate, and this one will kill you big time. Then avoid social pressure. Social pressure is always very, very bad. It can make you enter into a ditch in terms of the debts that you are owing people. And this that we need to reduce on our high social expectation. Some of us, we need good food. That is, we want to eat meat, chicken. Sometimes when you have debts, you will have to avoid good food. You will have to avoid things that are going to make you consume a lot of money, but rather just be able to look for a way out on how you are going to minimize the debts that you have. Then the other thing is become self-aware of emotions driving the money habits. Sometimes even the emotions that we have, you see, okay, I'm stressed. I need to go somewhere and bond with people. I need to sit with people. I need to drink. Then now you end up going and using any small amount which could help you to repay the loan. You have used it in some other things because of following what emotions were, how the emotions were taking you. Then the other thing is just being disciplined. Discipline is accept the reality and start to downsize your habits. So if you are eating meat every day, you will have to avoid meat. If you like going to buy expensive clothes, you will avoid to buy expensive clothes, so that the moment that you have tackled the issue of debts, then you can as well look for a way of now buying, because now you have settled the matter. So guys, this is a part 1 of how to deal with debts. I have a part 2 where I have just given you the highlights on how you are going to reduce your debt and how you are going to face this menace with a being with a proper mindset. And this one, you will walk over it, and it will be something of the past. Otherwise, guys, I'm happy. Bye. Let's meet on part 2 of this talk. Thank you.